We're back. Hi, guys. I guess I don't need to be yelling. The heater hasn't come on just yet, but any minute now, so I might as well get used to talking really loud. I did get some more steel for the boat rack. That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it a boat rack for our trailer build. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to come up so high as to we can't get it out of our shop, right? That's the hope anyway. So I bought the question is, how are we going to build it? Where are we going to build it? We're going to have to figure out a way. Hopefully we're a good enough welder to work around this small space, right? Anyway, I have this 1¼ by 1¼ square tubing, 3/16 inch, I can never say that, thick steel. And it's going to come right up the side, just like that. Hopefully it's not going to be too high. And we're going to seam it right in here. And you'll see, it's going to be badass. Let me show you what else we got yesterday. Oh, before I forget, this steel was $250 additional just for the boat rack. It's going up higher, that just like they promised. They said steel's going up every day, and it is. Yeah, buddy. So here's the steel we got here and here. Yep, only that. That was 250 bucks. It is what it is, I guess. So we also got new tires. See, I'm coming around the welding table here. We have new tires put on our old rims. That was $200. I told you I was keeping a running tally. And we bought a spare tire also to mount. The spare tire was $150 for the tire and rim. Additionally, we repacked the tires, or the bearings on the axle. We got them all repacked. They look good. Nothing need replaced. There was water in one of them, but not so much as to damage it. So we were able to get that situation perfected. So we'll leave the tires off while we work on the rest of the trailer, because we've got to leave them off for paint anyway. Speaking of paint, I wasn't supposed to get this paint until the 18th, but it came in yesterday. You know, it's all dented up, but yeah, it's probably good. And I went to Harbor Freight while I was doing all that running around yesterday and got a paint respirator, because the warning labels on this paint are immense. So even though I have a beard and I won't get a perfect seal, it'll be better than nothing, right? Also, what else did I get? Yeah, it was a really expensive day yesterday. We had a $250 worth of steel, basically $350 worth of tires if you count the spare. It's adding up. Boys, it's adding up. I showed you that or maybe I didn't show you that. Let me show you the light holders. Here they are. You can see these are 20 bucks a piece. I got 2 of them. And we're gonna mount these. I don't know, probably have to mount them back away from where the tailgate's gonna raise up. We gotta think of this stuff before we start building other stuff like the tailgate, right? We gotta think of this stuff. So we got 2 of these. We got those previously, so that's another 40 bucks. I'm just telling you how much this stuff costs as I go. I'm not gonna total it all up in the end. You can do that if you want to, because it's not that important to me, because I already spent the money, right? But I'm gonna tell you how much all this stuff costs. We also got a spare tire mount. See that? And yeah, this was $60. It is what it is. We have to have it. And, you know, I could probably make something like this, but we're already so deep into this, who wants to keep making stuff, right? The lighting itself, I opted for I didn't get the LEDs because the LEDs were like $35 each, and these are $6 each. So this is what we got. This is what we're gonna use. For our needs, it's just right. I was looking for those frames I just showed you. I laid them down, I can't find them. Hold on. Here they are. They got mixed matched with all the other steel parts. But anyway, see how these are made like that? They got the little light out the back, and that's how these are made too. See that? So I just got to remember right from left, left from right. They have the little screw mounts in the back. Hopefully they match up. And they do. You see that? See that? Yeah, that's going to be really nice. Also, have a wiring harness. This is a 25-foot one. I hope it's long enough, and this was $12. And I got these little amber lights, $2 each. $2. 2 for the red, and then we got the 3-way light in the back, which was $10. Okay, that should cover it. I already told you this paint was $200. It's expensive as shit. So it is what it is. We want to protect our project, and we worked so hard on it. We're gonna have to cut it, but we picked up this piano hinge for our trailer gate. I can't tell you how much it was because it was included with the package of the $250 worth of steel that we got. So let me tell you what my plan is as far as today's build on this trailer. First thing I'm going to do is get this steel cleaned up because it's dirty, or it's pretty nasty, oily. You know, it protects the steel during shipping and before sale and all that stuff. So we have to clean it up before we can use it, before we can weld with it. So I think I'm gonna frame it out right on the trailer. Maybe even tack it down right to the trailer to make sure that we get everything right because we're working in such a small space. I'll build it right here on the floor. And you'll see, I'll have to show you. But essentially, we're gonna build it on the trailer, take it off, weld it up, put it back on. That's kind of my train of thought. All right, I'm gonna wipe this steel down. Get ready for welding. Get ready for another exciting adventure into scrap metal. Well, it's not really scrap. I'm so used to working with scrap metal. New metal trailer build. Yeah, buddy. How we're gonna do it. We clamped our project where it's gonna go, only it's gonna be reversed. Yep, and we're just gonna build it like this, turn it around and weld it up. Now I think we got it right. right, we have that side welded up. It looks good. Let's do this side now. We have it clamped. And we'll do the same thing. I'll see you when we're done. We're just going to do the same exact thing, just weld it up. All right, we got these roughed in. What I'm going to do on the end here, because if we want to put a boat or something up here, we want to have something to tie it down to. So what I'm going to do is take these tie down hooks, just kind of stuff them in there like that. Because I have to close this opening anyway, so I'll just weld it right in there. You'll see. Yeah, you'll see. This was easier to build back here. It's going to be really hard to build in the front. So I'm wondering, I'm going to see if I can move this to the front and build another one back here. It should, yeah, that should work out. Yeah, maybe not. We'll try it. That was no easy task getting it back here, I'll tell you that, but beats the heck out of welding it up back here. So we'll get this permanently welded into place now. Yeah, this thing is on here. We could put whatever the axles can carry on top of this rack. This I can tell you. It is solid. And we stapled it. Bong, 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 that kind of thing. We don't ever want this coming loose. That's for sure. And it won't. Not ever. We got it nice and level. Okay, now we got to match up the back. I'm glad we did this like we did. I still have some grinding to do on this. It's all just roughed in. So we'll do that right before paint, I do think. But yeah, it's looking good. I'll show you the other side real quick. It's kind of dark over here, but the welds are perfect. Ha! Yeah, buddy. Okay, we got the back framed out again like we did before. The only good part about this is we can weld it permanently into place and we don't have to worry about that drama like we did with the other one. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me get a flashlight here so you can see. How's this? This should work. This is YouTube. Everyone wants to see your welds on YouTube. Let me get a better flashlight than that. Hold on a second. There we go. Let's try this one. Pretty much all the way up and down, both sides of it. We got this completed. This was not easy, and the reason it wasn't easy was because we're working in such a confined space. It gets really cramped. Other than that, everything is going great. You know what occurred to me while I was building this? It had occurred to me what this was used for at one time and why it was used so often. Now this is a guess, I'm guessing. But I'd heard it was used a lot and often. And I was wondering, I thought, well, this is a canoe carrier, like a boat carrier up here, right? Well, yeah, that's probably exactly what it is. It was a carrier. You could probably carry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 10 canoes on this trailer. Because there's 2 levels. There's the level up here, and then there's one down here. And that's probably why the gate only came up to here, and then it was added on to. I'm guessing. But that makes sense. You definitely could use it for that. Let's say, for example, we got lots and lots and lots of lakes. 10,000 is what they say, but it's more than that. Here in Minnesota, especially in north central or north Minnesota, yeah, there's probably more water than land. Anyway, we also have a lot of rivers. a lot of really pristine, clear, not muddy rivers, but fresh looking, just beautiful, beautiful rivers. Pine River comes to mind, and parts of the Mississippi. Not all, but parts of the Mississippi are really clear too, especially if you get up to Itasca, where the Mississippi River begins. Right up out of the water there, yep, the ground there. So what I could do is I could make money. I could haul 10 kayaks or whatever to the starting point. Let's just say the dam up in Cross Lake or somewhere, and I could take a bunch of gear. I could take 10 canoes, all their gear, everything on this trailer, drop them off, for example, like in Cross Lake, and pick them up down in Brainerd. They could just canoe the whole way down there and have their vehicles and everything waiting, and I could just load up the canoes. So all I need to do is buy like 20 really cheap canoes to rent, like $100 a day times 20 every day, all spring, summer, and fall. Drop them off, pick them up. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, not going to happen. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. We still have a ways to go. I think what we're going to do next is I decided I'm going to weld a plate underneath this winch, because I don't want the water getting up underneath the open area that I put that. It just creates too much rust too quickly. So that'll be on the agenda. And welding these light holders is also on the agenda, as well as a bunch of other crap. Heck yeah! All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Yeah, buddy. This is gonna be ugly. It's raining, and there's snow and ice, and it's gonna freeze tonight, and this is gonna be frozen solid. That's just part of the benefits of living in Minnesota. Yeah, buddy. The ground's frozen, the water won't seep in.